Alright, I was trying to complete this set. I went to Toys R Us, they had a couple left. Went to Walmart, didn't think they'd be there. They had 4 cases on the shelf. So I went ahead and grabbed the last 2 that I needed. I got the UK Spidey and the 2099. So we're going to check these out, and then we're going to pop that Sandman together, check him out. And for you guys that you think that you got stock in Marvel Legends, I'm going to try not to go too harsh on these because I know that you guys can't handle it. Okay, here they are for a size comparison. On this UK Spidey, you can see he's just a little bit above 6 inches. He's like 6 1/4. And this 2099, he's probably about 6 1/8 inch. So, and then the body, the UK Spider I thought was going to be a lot more bulkier, like a lot bigger body. These are the 2 new bodies. These are both brand new action figures, and I'm telling you what, I love to beat these toys up just to get you guys riled up in the comments, but it's going to be hard to beat these up because I think they did a really good job. Alright, let's take a close look at this UK Spidey. I'm going to go over the articulation real quick. That's normally something I don't do. On the head, it goes all the way back to like a flying post. That's really nice. It goes all the way forward, like it couldn't go forward anymore, and then still looks fairly clean when it's like that in either pose. The shoulders, these are new shoulders, and these are kind of tricky, like it has that little gap there. Not really that big of a deal, but as you see when you close it, at least on mine, it hits that, so you gotta like push this thing way down just to get it to go in there. And then this one, like you see, it's hitting right there, so you gotta really crank it down just to get it in there. Once you do, I mean, it's nice and clean, but you probably could get some rub marks here on the paint. So try to avoid that. So you got like a ball and socket shoulder there that goes every direction. Bicep swivel's the same. Double elbow is the same. The wrist has a joint and it pivots, so that's the same. On the waist, it kind of has like a click, like a ratchet on it. That's done really nice. I love the ab crunch on these. You fold them all the way over. Like, they really, I mean, that's articulation perfection right there. That's done really nice. And the toy still looks clean when he's like that. Fold him all the way back, hear that clicking. Like, I mean, it looks like he's really flexed out like this. Like that really, I'm really digging that articulation on this toy. And I'm not a big articulation guy, but they pretty much nailed it. This is going to be the new body that they're going to use for a while, and I am really digging this thing, at least for like the next 10 action figures they make. I'm definitely digging it. After that, I think it's going to get old real quick. So on the thighs, basically the same joint here. Has a thigh swivel here. I'm not a real big fan of that joint because that just looks weird to me, so I like to keep it straight anyways. The same double knee. It's got the calf swivel here. I only like when they do this joint when the character has boots on, because do you really want to pull your action figure like that? I don't. The ankles are the same. Has, you know, you can go anywhere you want it. Like, that's done really nice. Overall, this toy is really, really nice. All this paintwork on it is perfect. Like, look how crisp and clean that is. Those lines could not be any better. And one of the thing I like best about this toy, no hole on the back. So I definitely am glad that they took that out, because that hole bothered me. I know it's for a flight stand, but they don't come with the flight stand, so get rid of the hole. I like that a lot better. And as for like the only thing that they could have did to this toy to make it better, he comes with 2 hands or both fisted, which is cool. I like that. An interchangeable open hands would have been a nice touch. And if you would give me an unmasked head, I will always buy 2. I'm just throwing it out there. And to make this toy even better, all this line work is just painted on here. I'm not really doing a comparison. I'm just kind of showing you. On these DC Collectibles Icon line, this is a $24 toy. This is a $20 toy. For $4 more, all these lines are sculpted on this toy. None of this is just painted on. That's pretty much the only way you could improve on this Marvel Legends, is if you were to sculpt this stuff in here instead of just paint it. You see the difference, and it definitely looks better when it's sculpted in. I'm cool with the paint, at least on this one, so I think they did a great job on this toy. Here's this 2099 Spidey in his new costume. Here's his other two old costumes. I actually like all three of these toys. It's cool to get them in the new version. Let's check them out. Alright, this is also a brand new body, so we're going to go ahead and go over the articulation on this. The head, it also goes all the way back for kind of a flight, and all the way down, couldn't go down any farther. The ab crunch on this, that's really nice, looks good. Basically the same as the other one. Put him all the way back. He also looks good like that. On the shoulders, they killed it on this joint. Like, you can't even tell that there's a joint there. Like, that is just perfectly hidden. Tons of movement. Like, man, when you can do articulation that good, that's when I like articulation. And also the shoulder has a ball and socket. Man, that is a really nice joint on that. That's the best they've did so far. And all the other articulation on this thing is basically the same. Bicep swivel, double elbow, same wrist. Kind of has a ratchet here at the waist. Same ball and socket. Legs, thigh split, double knee. And also has a slit here, which I don't like, and that's why. Ankles are exactly the same, but articulation on this thing is really done nice. The paint on this thing is really clean. I like the flat paint on the head. The body is kind of glossy. I'm not real sure why it's like that. I kind of wish it was more flat. It has a little bit of blue here. I'll have to double check. I don't remember seeing that on his costume in the books, but I'm going to look it up. On the back, nice and clean, and guess what? No hole. They're killing it. Got a little scuff here. This thing has a few little nicks and dings on it. Came out of the package like that. There's nothing really you can do about that. And then this arm, these things are sculpted on. That's a nice little touch. These new bodies, I'm really digging them, at least for now. Alright, here's this new Build-A-Figure Sandman. And this was the San Diego Comic-Con Sandman. And when they made him, I thought that was really cool. Just because I didn't have a solid brown Sandman. So I actually really liked that toy when it came out. And then I quickly found out that this is going to be the next Build-A-Figure for the Spider-Man wave. And I was completely bummed. Total letdown by Marvel Legends. And then I saw it. And when you give me extra head like this, which I don't even need that head, and these big extra hands like this hammer fist and this spike ball, and then these Sandman hands, and this dented in head. Either way, let's check this thing out. Alright, so this head, it's all dented in. Tons of sculpt work on that. My only complaint on this is like the old Toy Biz one, it used to have like textured sculpted sand on it. They didn't do that on this toy, and I get why. And after they made these arms, I could care less, because these arms are so unbelievably good. Like, look at that thing. Man, that's just such a good Sandman. My only dilemma with this is that I love it as is, just the way it is. It's great. And another cool thing that they did is that these extra hands come with the black Spidey. So if you already got like 5 black Spideys like myself, and you wanted to pass on the black Spidey, which is hard to do, because you really don't even need these, and these are extra. Let me try to change them out. I haven't changed them out yet, so we'll see how hard it is. That actually came out pretty easy. And you plug the spike ball right in there. I mean, I love that also. So this is definitely going to be a tough call, how to display him. That came out pretty easy. And then his hammer fist goes in there. So it's like you almost need 2 of these. I probably won't get 2 of them because I already got like 6 Sandmans. So, but either way, I mean, he looks great like this, and he looks great with the fists. I hate to say it, but this is probably my favorite Sandman. Just, I mean, these arms alone, that's basically on the head, that battle damage head. The other head is exactly the same as the one that we already have, but it's painted, which is cool if you want to put that on there. I'm always going to go for the sand sculpted head myself. So they killed it with this toy. I mean, Sandman perfection. Couldn't be any better. And everybody was complaining that I was comparing my Marvel Legends with like DC collectibles. He said they're not comparable toys. So they said compare them with like DC Multiverse. So let's do that. Alright, here's your comparison with this DC Multiverse. And I definitely like Marvel Legends a lot more than those. So just to be fair, there it is. Thanks for watching.